This image reveals Shoeless Joe Jackson in 1919, standing calm before the storm at Comiskey Park. Soon, he and 7 teammates would be banned for life, accused of throwing the World Series in the infamous Black Sox scandal that rocked American baseball. In this picture, you can see a moment from the 1919 World Series at Redland Field, Cincinnati, a game forever stained by scandal. Behind the crowd and cheers, a secret deal unfolded as 8 White Sox players conspired with gamblers to fix the outcome. This picture shows that the Cincinnati Reds celebrated their 1919 World Series victory with pride, unaware their triumph would be overshadowed. The banner flies high, but beneath the glory lay the Black Sox scandal, the darkest chapter in baseball history. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Gertrude Ederle defied all odds, becoming the first woman to swim the English Channel. Less than a month later, her triumph still echoed a bold stroke forward for women in sports and endurance history. Here we witness a scene from 1926, as Gertrude Ederle prepares for her daring attempt to swim the English Channel. With determination in her eyes, she was about to challenge both nature and history, proving that no wave could hold back a woman's will. This image reveals Jackie Robinson at Ebbets Field on July 6, 1950, proudly holding his MVP plaque. Though sidelined by injury, he stood tall as the National League's top hitter, a symbol of excellence, resilience, and a breaking of barriers in baseball history. This picture shows that Jackie Robinson, at home among his many trophies, was more than a ball player. He was a legend in the making. Each award on the shelf reflects not just athletic greatness, but a fight for dignity, equality, and unshakable pride. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when fans gathered at Circuit de la Sarthe in 1969, pausing beside the memorial of the 1955 Le Mans disaster. 14 years later, the roar of engines returned, but so did the memory of the race that claimed 83 lives in seconds. Here we witness a scene from June 11, 1955, as smoke shrouds Pierre Lévegue's wrecked Mercedes at Le Mans. His crash sent metal into the crowd, killing 80 and injuring 75, turning a race of endurance into one of the most tragic days in motorsport history. In this picture, you can see cyclists Agostinho, Fuente, and Guimard in fierce action during the 1973 Tour de France stage in the Netherlands. This intense race captured the spirit of endurance and competition that defined 20th century cycling history. This picture shows that on November 11, 1956, the Netherlands hosted Belgium in a high-stakes match. Among the crowd was Belgian gymnastics champion R. Marteau, a symbol of athletic pride and fierce rivalry between these neighboring nations. This image reveals a tense moment from the UEFA Cup match on October 23, 1974, where Ajax edged FC Antwerp 1-0. This game captured the fierce passion and skill that made European football unforgettable in the 20th century. This picture shows that on March 14, 1974, young talents clashed in Deventer as the Netherlands edged Hungary 2-1 in the UEFA Youth Quarter-Finals. A glimpse into the future stars shaping European football's next golden generation. This picture shows that on March 14, 1974, young talents clashed in Deventer as the Netherlands edged Hungary 2-1 in the UEFA Youth Quarter-Finals. A glimpse into the future stars shaping European football's next golden generation. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Harry Hillman races in the 200-meter hurdles at the 1904 St. Louis Olympics. Behind him, George Poage made history as the first black athlete to win an Olympic medal breaking barriers on and off the track. This picture shows that on July 4, 1910, Jack Johnson made history in Reno, Nevada, by becoming the first black world heavyweight champion. His knockout of Jim Jeffries wasn't just a victory in the ring, it was a powerful challenge to racial barriers of the era. In this picture, you can see the fierce battle for the world heavyweight title in Reno, Nevada, as Jack Johnson faced James J. Jeffries. This historic fight symbolized more than sport, it was a landmark moment in the struggle for racial equality. This image reveals André Joly and Beatrix Lohran holding a graceful pose during practice at the 1924 Winter Olympics in Chamonix. Their dedication and elegance captured the spirit of early Olympic figure skating, blending artistry with fierce competition. This picture shows that Norwegian ski jumper Jacob Tullen Tams soars through the air during the 1924 Winter Olympics in Chamonix. His flight marked a pioneering moment in ski jumping, showcasing skill and bravery on the snowy Olympic stage. Here we witness a scene from the start of the 10,000-meter speed skating event at the 1924 Winter Olympics in Chamonix. Skaters poised for speed. This race tested endurance and precision in the very first Winter Games in Olympic history. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when French athletes solemnly pledged loyalty and fair play on January 26, 1924, at the opening of the very first Winter Olympics in Chamonix, a historic start to a new era of international winter sport. This image reveals Jesse Owens soaring 26 feet at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, shattering the Olympic long jump record. His victory was not just athletic, it was a powerful statement against the era's rising tides of hate and division. This picture shows that Jesse Owens, the American track and field legend, won 4 gold medals at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. His triumphs defied Nazi ideology, making him a symbol of courage and excellence on the world's biggest stage. In this picture, you can see Jesse Owens crossing the finish line first in the 100-meter sprint at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. His victory was a stunning blow to Nazi propaganda, showcasing speed, skill, and unyielding determination. This picture shows that at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, medalists in the long jump stood united yet divided. Jesse Owens, gold winner, saluted in his own way, while Germany's Luz Long gave the Nazi salute an iconic moment reflecting courage, rivalry, and complex history. Here we witness a scene from the 1960 Rome Olympics light heavyweight boxing podium. A young Cassius Clay, soon to be Muhammad Ali, stands proud with gold, beginning a legendary journey that would redefine sports and culture worldwide. This image reveals an Italian woman pausing to admire Cassius Clay's gold medal after his 1960 Olympic light heavyweight victory. This moment captures the awe inspired by a future legend at the dawn of his remarkable boxing career. This picture shows that Cassius Clay's hands hold a small pair of boxing gloves in Louisville, symbolizing a champion's journey. Already an Olympic gold medalist with 18 pro wins, His story was just beginning, destined to change boxing forever. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Cassius Clay relaxed at home in Louisville, already a boxing star with 18 wins and an Olympic gold. Soon, he would become Muhammad Ali, beginning a new chapter both inside and outside the ring. This image reveals Muhammad Ali standing triumphantly over Sonny Liston after a powerful knockdown in their May 25, 1965 fight. Ali's victory solidified his reign as heavyweight champion and his status as one of boxing's greatest icons. This picture shows that heavyweight champion Cassius Clay erupts in a victorious scream after knocking out Sonny Liston within the first minute on May 25th. This explosive moment echoed worldwide, marking a defining point in boxing history. Here we witness a scene from the 1980 Winter Olympics as Team USA celebrates the miracle on ice. Against all odds, amateur players defeated the mighty Soviet team, creating one of the most unforgettable moments in sports history. In this picture, you can see Muhammad Ali landing a powerful punch on Sonny Liston during their 1965 fight. This clash of titans showcased Ali's skill and speed, defining one of boxing's most legendary rivalries. This picture shows that heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali stands over Sonny Liston, daring him to rise. In just 1 minute, Ali knocked Liston out in their electrifying fight at Lewiston, Maine, an unforgettable moment of confidence and dominance. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Sonny Liston lies defeated on the canvas as Cassius Clay raises his arms in triumph. Just 1 minute into their May 25, 1965 fight in Lewiston, Clay retained his heavyweight crown, witnessed by referee Jersey Joe Walcott. This picture shows that Jesse Owens crosses the finish line to win the 100 meters at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. His 4 gold medals defied Nazi ideology, making him one of the most inspiring athletes in Olympic history. In this picture, you can see Adolf Hitler at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, an event meant to showcase Nazi power. Yet amidst the grand spectacle, stories of courage and defiance quietly unfolded on the world's biggest stage. This picture shows that collectible German cigarette cards from 1936 captured athletes from the Berlin Olympics. These small images celebrated sport amid a tense political backdrop, preserving moments of competition and history in a unique way. This image reveals the architectural model of the 1936 Berlin Olympic Arena, designed by Werner March. Built to impress the world, it stood as a symbol of grand ambition amid a tense and turbulent era in history. This picture shows that vintage German cigarette cards from the 1936 Berlin Olympics captured iconic athletes and moments. These collectibles preserved a unique glimpse into Olympic history amid the charged atmosphere of pre-war Germany. Here we witness a scene from August 6, 1936, as American athlete Fritz Pollard races in the 110-meter hurdles at Berlin's Olympiastadion. Each leap carried not just speed, but the weight of breaking barriers during a tense and historic Olympic Games. This picture shows that collectible German cigarette cards from the 1936 Berlin Olympics showcased athletes in action. These small keepsakes preserved the spirit of competition amid a politically charged and historic sporting event. This picture shows that Diego Maradona and England's Peter Shilton shake hands before the 1986 World Cup quarterfinal at Mexico City's Azteca Stadium. Argentina won 2-1 in a match remembered for Maradona's controversial Hand of God goal. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Diego Maradona scored the infamous Hand of God goal during the 1986 World Cup quarterfinal against England. His handball shocked the world and changed football history forever at Mexico's Azteca Stadium. This picture shows that Usain Bolt and Asafa Powell raced neck and neck in the 100-meter final at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Bolt's record-breaking 9.69 seconds stunned the world, announcing the arrival of a sprinting legend. Here we witness a scene from the 2008 Beijing Olympics as Usain Bolt and Richard Thompson celebrate crossing the finish line in the 100-meter final. Bolt's blazing 9.69-second victory marked a new era in sprinting history. This image reveals Jamaica's Asafa Powell, Michael Frater, Nesta Carter, and Usain Bolt celebrating their world record win in the 4x100-meter relay at Beijing's Bird's Nest Stadium in 2008. Together, they sprinted into history as one of the greatest relay teams ever. This picture shows that during Game 5 of the 1997 NBA playoffs, a flu-stricken Michael Jordan sits on the bench against the Utah Jazz. Despite his illness, Jordan's legendary determination would soon push him to one of basketball's most unforgettable performances. In this picture, you can see the intense showdown of Game 5 in the 1997 NBA Finals between the Chicago Bulls and Utah Jazz. This clash became legendary, famously known for Michael Jordan's heroic flu game performance shortly after battling illness. This image reveals Michael Jordan hugging Scottie Pippen after Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals in Salt Lake City. Their teamwork and resilience fueled the Bulls' drive, turning a tough battle into a historic victory. Here we witness a scene from February 22, 1980, as Mike Ramsey of the USA checks Soviet star Valery Kharlamov during the Winter Olympics in Lake Placid. This intense game ended 4-3, fueling the legendary Miracle on Ice that stunned the sporting world. This picture shows that on February 22, 1980, U.S. goalie Jim Craig made a crucial save against Soviet forward Vladimir Golikov at Lake Placid. Moments like this helped fuel the Miracle on Ice, one of the greatest upsets in Olympic history. This image reveals U.S. hockey captain Mike Eruzione and teammate Jack O'Callahan arriving at Boston's Logan Airport on February 25, 1980. Fresh from their Miracle on Ice victory, they returned as heroes who inspired a nation with their unlikely Olympic triumph. This picture shows that on February 22, 1980, Soviet players skate back to the bench after scoring against the USA during the Winter Olympics medal round. Despite setbacks, the American team's resolve would lead to one of sport's most astonishing upsets. In this picture, you can see Magic Johnson making a jump shot as Michael Jordan attempts to block during an NBA championship game at Chicago Stadium. Two basketball legends clashed in a fierce duel that defined a golden era of the sport. This picture shows that a fan wearing a Jack Nicholson Joker mask holds a "Just Do It, Michael" sign in the Chicago Stadium stands. The crowd's energy and support fueled Michael Jordan's drive to conquer the Lakers in this epic NBA championship showdown. This image reveals Usain Bolt celebrating his gold medal and new world record of 36.84 seconds in the 4x100-meter relay at the 2012 London Olympics. His blazing speed once again crowned him sprinting's undisputed king on the global stage. This picture shows that Usain Bolt celebrates his gold medal win in the 100 meters final at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin. His electrifying speed and charisma cemented his status as the fastest man in history. In this picture, you can see Roger Federer celebrating a hard-fought victory, showcasing the skill and determination that made him one of tennis's all-time greats. His triumphs continue to inspire fans worldwide. This picture shows that on June 28, 2013, Mo Farah proudly received his CBE from Prince Charles at Buckingham Palace. Honored for his outstanding contributions to athletics, Farah's legacy extends far beyond the track. Here we witness a scene from a joyful moment as Great Britain's double Olympic gold medalist Mo Farah poses with schoolchildren at Birmingham's Crowne Plaza Hotel. A champion on the track and a role model to the next generation. This picture shows that Lionel Messi celebrates with teammate Alexis McAllister after Argentina's victory over Brazil in a 2026 World Cup qualifier at Maracanã Stadium. A thrilling moment that fueled the passion of one of football's greatest rivalries. This rare photograph uncovers the moment when Lionel Messi celebrated with his wife Antonella and their children after a World Cup recognition ceremony at Buenos Aires' Monumental Stadium. A family united in pride for football's living legend.